Hi everyone and welcome to Trades of the Week, and to my help today I have a plant, that's Bob, and I also have a bull and a bear today that has improved my setup, which is awesome. And now we are going to talk about something very exciting. We are going to talk about not only how one of the richest people in the world lost billions, over 20 billions during 2022. But what is he doing about it? That's Warren Buffett, by the way. But what is he doing about it? And more so, what cryptocurrency went to $200 just to crash in a matter of minutes to $1? So how can you avoid that happening to you? But what cryptocurrencies are good to invest in right now? And also, what has the Fed done? And how is the inflation increasing? How are they raising interest rates? And how will that affect the market? Well, in today's episode, you will find out. And also there is one big nugget here as well. There's one cryptocurrency that is releasing an update that will change everything. And you will find out today what it's all about. But before we dive into it, on Saturday we're going to have a Stock Market Masterclass, a one-day event with Marcus de Maria, who has more than 20 years of experience with trading and investing. And he's going to teach you everything you need to get started in the stock market. So make sure you sign up on the link below to not miss how you get started in these crazy times where it is essential for you to learn how to trade and invest profitably. And with that being said, let's dive into it. It has really been some crazy stuff happening last week that are incredibly important for the market as well. So let's dive into it straight away. So the first thing is we're actually taking profits finally on the AZOS auto zone. So well done if you were in this. So that is a big move for us. So please comment below as well. Were you in auto zone? Did you make 2.6%? Are you still in maybe? Comment below. I would love to find out. And this is with our famous Buffalo strategy. And for those of you who are new, when you start trading, it is super important that you always use proper risk management. So we only risk 1% of our entire account. So if we have an account of 100,000, we only risk 1,000 on each trade. And now we made 2,600 then in this scenario. So this is just basic trading and where you need to have a proper risk management. So with Global Business Travel Group, we are around break even. So do your research on this. You can even get in at a better price than I have and that we have. And then with PepsiCo, we have the stop loss now at break even. So well done if you did that also. And also we have Solar Winds Corporation, really dropped like a stone. And now we have the stop loss at 3%, which is great news. We moved it down. We had a 2% before. We moved it down to lock in another 3%, which is awesome. GIS, General Mills, has really steamed higher as well, and we're up almost 2% on this, but for now we have the stop loss at break even. As soon as we're up 2%, we're going to move the stop loss to 1% as well. And Monolithic Power Systems is around break even, so we're looking for this to go lower, so you can do your research, and if you like this, you can get in as well. I'm going to keep the news short and sweet today because the major things that have happened is that inflation is up. It's increased to 4.7% again, right? And the Fed has a 2% inflation target. So what do they need to do? Well, they need to raise rates more. So now they're aiming to raise rates not by 25 basis points, but by 50 basis points, which could drive the market lower in the shorter to medium term. So that will allow us to enter some really good opportunities moving forward as well, hopefully. Because everyone priced in a soft landing, the Fed was going to pivot, we go back to normal, but that does not seem to be the case. We might have a recession on our hands that might be a little bit bigger than people thought. So we might be heading in for another dip in the market. It might happen now, might happen in a couple of months. We'll see what's going to happen. In the shorter term, anything can happen, which is why we have two different opportunities at the moment that we're adding. One of them is Google. That's a long position. Google is getting into AI. They have a version of GPT, and if you haven't seen that video, make sure you do. Our CEO John recorded that, which is amazing. And just how AI can be used, and Google is really getting into it. And we have a really good Buffalo opportunity where we look for a pattern, right? So 1 bounce, 2 bounces, and 3 bounces. We place our order above the candle that is touching the support, stop loss a little bit below that candle in this scenario. And then it's around the enterprise at the moment. So you can be looking at entering this. We have an amazing reward risk ratio on this as well. The next one is PEG. Just because we want to be hedged, we're looking at Public Service Enterprise Group. So we're looking at this to go down from here. So we're placing an order. The same. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4 bounces. And we're looking for this to roll over and to fall lower, which it would be amazing if that would happen. So these are the opportunities we're looking at the moment. Now, in terms of the market as well, I do need to mention this. Last year, Warren Buffett actually lost $23 billion. And you might say, well, he's a terrible investor. Well, he is one of the richest investors in the world. Now, why this doesn't matter to him is because he has a long-term vision. He doesn't mind being down 23 billion because he knows it's going to go back up, and he keeps investing on the way down. That is what smart people do, right? But the essence there is use a strategy and follow the strategy as well, and you will make profits over time. That is what it's all about. So then let's head into cryptos. Now, crypto market has really been going up the last couple of weeks as we've been discussing. And now the question is, what will happen next? I want to draw your attention to something called the Bitcoin futures. So BTC, Bitcoin futures here. There we go. So the Bitcoin futures, as you will see here, is something that is actually quite interesting. This is a product that is actually closed. It's closed when during the weekend, because this is a product of crypto. The crypto market is open 24/7, but the futures is a product, let's just call it a product, that tracks the Bitcoin price. And since it's closed over the weekend, it actually creates these gaps in the market, and usually these gaps are being filled. So we actually do expect the market to go down around 20K and then maybe reverse higher from there. That is what we believe in the shorter term, that we will see something like this now with the bad news looming, and then maybe go higher from there. So let's see what happens in the market. But there's 2 news that I think after dip would drive the market higher, and one of them is certainly the Ethereum upgrade. The Shanghai upgrade is coming in March and April, and what this means is that you as a crypto holder can actually stake your cryptos, but also unstake your Ethereum. And Justin Sun actually have now, that's the CEO of Tron, deposited over 150,000 Ethereum into Lido Finance, or Lido, the Lido project, right? The Lido DAO. So Lido DAO, Lido Finance, is a platform where you can stake your Ethereum, which is awesome. And that he's getting that money in there does mean, I think he believes in Ethereum long term as well, which we do as well. It's an important upgrade because people will be able to unlock and lock. It will create more stability in the project, and I think can also make it more scarce because more people will stake easily and more easy as well. So this is awesome, right? So for the CCA strategy, or investing strategy, not trading, Ethereum is a really strong candidate for that. And the other good piece of news is that Hong Kong is becoming a crypto hub, maybe, a really strong economy. They're unlocking their doors and opening their doors and getting cryptos in with open arms. So what they're looking to do is they're kind of changing it to become a hub for crypto, because they realize that blockchain and crypto will be and is a big part of the economy moving forward. So Hong Kong, important to keep your eyes out for, because, or your ears out for, to listen to it, because when they do this, that could also trigger the market to go higher as well. So it's all happening one step at a time. We said that when Bitcoin was at 3,000, we said when Bitcoin was at 10,000, it's all happening. And we do believe in the next bull market that cryptos will go a lot higher. And speaking about cryptos going higher, we actually invested into Stacks. And Stacks went up 100% from our investment down here. And it's fallen down 90% from the high, right? But we take a little bit of profits off the table here. So just 100%. When it's up 100%, we take just 10% off the table. So we're going to now just add that to our profits. So that's a big move on that one as well. I want to speak about 2 projects before we wrap up the crypto side of things, but we are a little bit bearish in the short term. We could have a pullback, but then to go higher from there. And I do want to mention 2 things here. Number 1, we are looking at buying into a few coins. One coin I want to mention is Lido, or a Filecoin. Falcon is a storage crypto, and what they have done is they've actually got a lot of new partners, but also they're becoming a really good layer 1 protocol. For those of you who are new to cryptos, it means that basically creating a way to launch smart contracts to become a competitor to Ethereum and some of the bigger blockchains out there, but at the same time having the file storage and the file storage aspect of things. So we think that could be a really, really good one. And being down 30% from the high, I mean, we invested all the way down here, down to 90%. So you getting the chance to invest at a 30% drop is incredible. So congratulations for that as well. I do want to mention one coin to avoid, right? There are a lot of these coins that are pump and dump schemes, and I'm not going to say that this is legitimate or not, but the Binance, the binary option X or binary X, and BNX is the ticker, went from $200 or $180 all the way down to $1 in the matter of days. And the reason this happened is because it's a game, right? And people pumped it to the moon, and now it fell down, and there was the consequences. Now, there's nothing wrong investing in these. What's wrong is that you invest all your money into this. That is what's wrong. So make sure that you are really careful with your investment. Only invest in money you can afford to lose, and the riskier the project, the lower down on coin market cap it has, or the lower the market cap it has. So Bitcoin would be the safest, but the lower down, number 3, 4, 5,000, stay away from those. There's no reason to risk it. That is very, very important. So to summarize, cryptos in the short term, I think it might go down a bit more, but we're really positive in the longer term in the crypto market as usual. And as per the stock market, we've actually just placed a new order to enter at minus 64%. I just want you to be prepared. Down at $24.15. That's a 64% drop for Intel. And for Google, we actually took 15% profit last week as well. It went up quite a bit from the average price, over 20%. And we placed a stop loss at 15% profit for you there also, which is awesome. Because then we have now been able to moo. I know Marcus would say don't moo there, because it's now selling all of it, right? So Google is one that we have taken some profits on. But besides from that, there's nothing to do. Market has been really ranging sideways. Some of them been going down a little bit more. And we're looking at the one for entering as a VCA. So since the market might be going down, silver and gold might do too. But we want to diversify away from retail, away from technology, and also add PAS once again. We did invest into PAS, Pan American Silver Corp, a while back. This is a silver miner that's expected to grow by 345% on earnings per share next year, which we think will be really, really good. And we think this is going to be a great long-term investment for us as well. Because remember, investing with the VCA is for a month to years. That is really important to understand. So being down 23% is a great first entry for PAS as well. And you can look here at the fundamentals. As you can see, we have earnings per share next year over 375% is expected. They have low debt as well, which is great news. And they have a negative income at the moment, and some negative numbers here as well. But since they are a great company that really owns a lot of silver, has silver mines, I think with the price of silver, this usually does go up. So the fundamentals are good for being a silver miner as well. So with that being said, everyone, comment below. What are you getting into? What are your thoughts on the market currently? Do you think it will go down and basically do zero? Or do you think it will actually go back up eventually? So I want to wrap this up by going into some of the results. We made 2.6% there on AutoZone finally, and we booked in 15% on Google. And not only that, we also booked in 100%, and we shaved some cream off the top there on this Stacks investment. So we're up to 4,220% of the money invested on the small cap with cryptos. Now, I do need to say this though, that we are down on our overall portfolio, both with DCA, CCA, and small cap, because the market has gone down that much. But with that being said, everyone, I really hope you enjoyed this episode today. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and also press that alarm bell to get notifications on whenever we're releasing a new video, so you can stay up to date. And don't forget to also join us this Saturday, a whole day with Marcus, the way you will learn everything about the stock market that you need. So press the link below to sign up for that. It's free, and it's going to be amazing. So make sure you sign up for it. So with that being said, from myself, the whole team at Investment Mastery, we wish you a wonderful trading week, and we cannot wait to see you next week for Trades of the Week.